Halihó, fiúk, lányok, itt vagyunk újra. Halihó, fiúk, lányok, itt vagyunk újra. Bocsi. Nem vettük le a tabletről a hangot. Na. Újra megyünk Roxfortba. Nem tudom, mikor jön már el az a rész, hogy mi repkedhetünk, de nem is húzzuk tovább az időt, mert nagyon még most úgyse fogunk beszélgetni, mert nem vagyunk sokan, és nem írtak, úgyhogy várjunk, mindegy. Mindent beállítunk, előre, úgy. Na, meg vagyunk mindennel. Stream jól megy. Oké, na. Nekem ide kell jönnöm. Na.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Hol kell vinni?
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Gombák mindig jöjjön.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Lumos. Accio.
Right. Hmm.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Cursed fiends. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Lumos.
If you're here for my
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings was quickly fading.
Sikerült megcsinálni ezt a
Roxfort called me a
küldit.
fool for believing in the good
Hiába
in wizard
nyírtak ki
kind.
minket 4-szer.
Thank you for proving them wrong.
Úgyhogy
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad
ezzel
you're
is
all
meg vagyunk
right.
szerencsére.
Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
But Mummy, Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you before, not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
You should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. Beautiful.
Revelio.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio.
Nézzük, miket kaptunk. Jó, hogy így amúgy mindenhova be lehet csak úgy sétálni. Senkit se zavar, hogy... Bombánk lett.
You can't imagine. Convenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood never docks his nip back your time.
Bocsánat.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Still beside.
Na,
You shouldn't be here. I shall kill you for this when I get down from here.
Levioso.
na csá.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Azt te ki vagy.
Do you really? I don't think we can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Going on. You take this. You just don't
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You've made it
Accio.
great. I'm not done with you.
Na, nem értek. Ennyi.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to
Nem
dispatch
voltak valami nagy
me to
ellenfelek.
get to you?
Igaz, hogy
Ashwinders.
elbalfaszkodtuk, de
Victor Rookwood's
Nem baj.
thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
pillanat,
You're a
fiúkányok,
researcher.
hozok
Nora
innivalót.
Treadwell at your
Azt
service,
elfelejtettem.
historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Na, itt is
Mallowsweet.
volnánk.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the
Lumos.
lines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trunk has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on these swells. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Lumos.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Lumos. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
what a day. I can
Na.
hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed.
Manóknál is volt
However,
egy ilyen
I now have
dolog,
even
vissza
more
kéne
questions. How does it
lebegni
work?
gyorsan.
I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Miért nem
Are
lehet
all of the trials
egyből
like this
repülni?
one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall
Lumos.
return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ha minden igaz, erre volt az, ahova onnan eljöttünk az előbb.
Accio! Incendio! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Lumos.
When are you going to give up? You're so very weak.
Protego!
That was pitiful. Always on the defense. You should have kept your distance.
Úgy látom, nem lettünk sokkal ügyesebbek az előző adás óta. Hogy... Na most kinyírjuk őket.
That was unimpressive.
Accio!
What a way to fight.
Protego!
Someone there.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Na, menj ez nekem, mint az ágybeszarás.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hát úgy nézem, egy kicsit kurva messze vagyunk a következő küldetéstől, úgyhogy futásszimulátor következik.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime. Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off?
Ja. Ahogy a GTA-ban megszoktunk, át lehet futni mi keresztül kasunk mindenen. Ez egy kicsit
This could prove dangerous if I'm not
felrövidítette
careful.
nekünk az utat. De az a köpeny még mindig tök jó, ahogy futunk. Itt nem úgy áll, ahogy kéne. Itt viszont igen, nem tudunk felfutni. Na, úgy látom, legalább nem csak érőbe lehet bemenni. Ja. Tudom, hol vagy. Dávid kopter. A 7 szoba. Erre.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Nem így következik. Jövünk egy kis
Good morning,
mandalóra.
Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class,
Sure.
please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Vették át a dolgokat, úgyhogy kicsit várhatóak az
I'm very
események.
sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
Tök jó.
All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Jaj.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Mifflin's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plan. And good, as you do seem to...
Magical plant.
I'm glad. Huh.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Lumos.
Necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Thank you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, everybody.
Maybe Aura or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Mi lesz most? Beállítottan.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Vajon halál nem fiat?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the...
Yes, sir.
Good. But in the future, you'll be expected... Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients.
Brilliant! You remember me, don't you?
Ah, yes.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared...
Revelio.
There's a few potions on hand. Stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Revelio.
Oh! Dragon's Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus.
I'm surprised.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to...
Taking responsibility. As for the work I confess
I'm glad I was...
A rare occurrence. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay. És elmenjünk. Fiúk, lányok. Nagyon szépen köszönöm mindenkinek, aki itt volt, és megnézte az élőadást. YouTube-on vissza lehet majd nézni. Szerintem kb. 3,5 óra múlva. Na. Aki még nem tette meg, kövessen be, iratkozzon fel YouTube-on, lájkoljatok, kommenteljetek, és legyen szép napotok. Én Dávid voltam, na halihó!